excited to finally get this guy. He looks great in packaging. I love the card on the new Transformers Age of Extinction Deluxe class figures. Very great artwork here, very nice. Love the Transformers 4 logo there with the Decepticon symbol. This is a really nice touch how they have the red Transformers on the clear plastic, so it looks like it's 3D almost. You know, it sticks out like that. That's really cool. So that's a cool little feature on this. Here he is in his vehicle mode. Looks great in the packaging. You can see how he's wielding his dual swords, and he comes with daggers, so very cool. Not really much on the bottom. It says Authentic Transformers. Autobot symbol there. Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Series M4006. Yeah, very cool. On the back of the package, it says changes in 16 steps. You got the product shots here and his other two wave mates. So this is the second wave of deluxe figures for the Age of Extinction movie line. I do have all of the figures. This is the first one I'll be reviewing, besides the first edition Optimus Prime. But I do have all of the other figures now. These were the last ones for me to get, and I finally got him and Slash today. So there is going to be a Voyager class Drift coming out. That's a retool of the Dark of the Moon helicopter mode. I really don't think that is going to have anything to do with the movie whatsoever. It's just a retool of that mold. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. We won't know until the actual film comes out. But yeah, until then, we got this awesome Bugatti Weyra Drift. So let's get him out of the package and take a look and see what Deluxe Class Drift is all about. Here is Drift out of the package. He comes packaged in robot mode, and he's holding his swords in robot mode in the package. That's very cool. Really impressed with this figure so far right out of the gate. He has got an awesome head sculpt. And this, I would say, is definitely a battle mask, but he has his samurai battle mask going on there. He does have some light piping, although I don't have very good lighting. But if you see in the back here, it's supposed to have some light piping there. It looks like blue light piping for blue eyes. I could see it a little bit in the package, but I'm not really picking it up here. Mine had a little bit of some paint blemishes up here on the blue, which is really unfortunate. But they only had one, so you know, what are you gonna do? I'm just happy I got him. I really like his armor here, samurai style armor on his arms. Really nice colors throughout. Very cool. Here's the back view. So in terms of articulation, he has a ball joint head, so a lot of movement there, a lot of great posability. He doesn't have a wrist swivel, unfortunately, but he does have a pivot here, so he's got full 360 arm movement, shoulder joint. It's got a nice ratchety elbow joint, and again the wrist in and out like this, but no rotation on the wrist. And yeah, so it rotates up on the top here this way too. So he has no waist articulation, no ankle pivot either, but he's got nice movement on his legs, nice ratchet joint, so you can go all the way out and get some good kicking poses with him. All the way out there, forward, bend at the knee, although the bend at the knee is really hindered. Well, there, you can get about 90 degrees with his knee. By moving these panels kind of out of the way, and then you get some pivot on the foot here, but no tilt this way. Very cool though. Definitely like this mold a lot. This is really cool. So his backpack is folded up here on the back in robot mode, and you can use that for storage for his swords also. So you can plug these in on the back like this, which I think that's really awesome. Or so you can have him store his dual blades in the back, and then he comes with these awesome daggers too. Check these out, very cool, and they have pegs on them as well here, so he can hold those in either arm. So he's got daggers too, and they will also store in his backpack. So you see there is a spot on the back right here, and you can put them probably either way, any way you want. But if you plug those in on the back like so, I mean, you can have it really however you want it, but that looks really cool like that with his daggers out. And there he has full storage for all of his weapons in robot mode. This guy looks just awesome. Very, very cool. I really am liking this figure a lot. Just right out of the package. Very excited to get this guy. So yeah, there is robot mode for Drift. Now on his bio it says he once fought for the Decepticons, and now he fights with the heroic Autobots. So I wonder, I really hope that in the story for Age of Extinction it touches on the fact that he used to be an Decepticon, but for some reason I highly doubt that they're going to go too much into the individual characters. I don't think they're going to have time with the human story and all the human element involved in the story. So I'm sure he's just going to show up as an Autobot, and you know you'd never know that he used to fight for the Decepticons unless, you know, hopefully they mention something in the film anyway. But yeah, very, very cool. Really like this deluxe figure. All right, let's get into the transformation and put him into his Bugatti mode. All right, transformation of Autobot Drift. Now he comes packaged in robot mode, and the instructions show how to transform him from robot to vehicle, and also from vehicle to robot. So it shows it both ways, so that's cool. There's deluxe class. Here are the instructions here. Let's see, basically you get the idea. Now the first thing I did here is I tucked his daggers in the back. So you can see you can store the daggers either way, down like this or pointed out. And the instructions actually show them pointed out too, which gives them a really cool look too. So you want to remove the swords and put those off to the side. I'm going to leave these daggers in there so all of his weapons store in vehicle mode. And the transformation is really pretty simple. I start at the back here and I flip the back section all the way around and flip that out, so you can see this is the top part of the vehicle right there. Then you can fold these, straighten his arms out completely, and fold the samurai armor out. So straighten his arm, fold the armor out like so. Then you can bring the chest piece or the front of the vehicle up, and then his head will store right in there very nicely. Folds up in there, very cool. Then you can bring the front of the vehicle down like so. The back is really simple. You just take these back panels here, flip them out, straighten this out, and then take his foot, fold that down, and the spoiler is actually his heels. So that's probably why they have the larger spoiler on there. So again, straighten that section out and bring this part down and around like so. Then you can tab this in the back. Tab this together like that. And then you can see there's a tab right here that will slide underneath the back section here. So you want to tab that in, kind of get this all lined up and into place for the back of the vehicle. Then the front you see here, and then you want to make sure his arms tuck. This shoulder section folds in like that, and then his arms tuck all the way, tuck underneath there, and it's kind of a tight fit. But once you get everything, tab this into the side like so. Same on this side. Make sure his hand is underneath there. Fold his shoulder in underneath the front section of the vehicle, and that will tab into place just like so. So there's the transformation of Autobot Drift from robot to his awesome Bugatti mode. And this looks really, really awesome. Again, his daggers are stored very nicely inside the vehicle mode. And then underneath here, you can also tab in. He's got little peg holes right there and there. You can fill those holes in and get the blades in there. I like to I guess you should just put them underneath that. I wonder if you put them over it, will that make a difference? No, I don't think so. So we'll tab these in like so. And blades store very nicely underneath there. And he still rolls great in vehicle mode. Very awesome. Lower this a little bit. Wow, this is really great vehicle mode. The only thing that I don't like as far as the aesthetic, the design, is this large spoiler sticking out the back. Most of the Bugattis don't have a spoiler like this. So that's the only thing that's annoying. I wish that this had compacted and folded underneath. But he has silver painted wheels, really nice details on the wheels there. Focus in. Sorry about that. Still having trouble focusing. There we go. So you have the slotted disc rotors behind there. You have, you know, I think it's the gas tank up here. Make sure that's all tabbed in. Got some nice sculpting detail of the engine here. Wow, very awesome. Tinted windows, dark windows, painted lights. You even got the little Bugatti symbol painted in there. I mean, it's just one color, red, but I wish I'm gonna have to touch up this blue paint right here a little bit, but I don't want to find something that doesn't match. But really nice two-tone blue colors. Really liking this. It's like a metallic. Yeah, very, very, very impressed with this figure. Definitely excited to have this guy, and I definitely highly recommend you picking up Transformers, Age of Extinction, Generations, Deluxe Class, Drift. This has been a TF Review 16 video review. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, remember, keep collecting.